Yes, good evening. Thank you so much for coming out and meeting us tonight here and embracing this week with so much love but also enthusiasm. Because the team of AmCham has been very busy and working hard to organize everything, and I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the Hakrinbank, not just the management team but also the team with Tersa and Sulinka and everyone for putting all of this together and helping us make this a successful week. I'd like to introduce to you a small bit of AmCham, because some of you already know AmCham and some of you are quite new to it. So the American Chamber of Commerce in Suriname is focusing on facilitating business relationships between Suriname and the USA. And we help Surinamese companies, we facilitate them to do business with the US companies, but also if US companies are coming in, we'd like to help them to get to know the right person. So that's something that we'd like to do, but more of it, we like to create an ecosystem where all these companies can work together and can learn from each other. So this week is a AmCham Banking, Finance and Technology Week, because I have a background in IT and I work in the IT sector, ICT like we say it in Suriname. And we like to think that ICT is the enabler of all other sectors, which is true to some extent. And one of my colleagues is from Timothy, he's from the transport sector, and he likes to think that the transport sector is so important for, all of the other sectors, because how can we otherwise transport our goods and services? But then, while we are growing, like the last few months, AmCham has grown a lot. And what we saw with our membership, all our members, is that one of the things that keep us from developing a business climate, a good working business climate, is the financial services, like the whole banking sector and financial services sector. That's actually what is connecting us all or helping us to grow, because if we want to do business, we need to be able to make payments. We need to be able to have not just the banking payments solutions, and that's why I like MoPay a lot, because it goes beyond, and it helps us to bank the unbankable. But the demo just now just also made clear how important it is to have a good infrastructure. Because if the infrastructure is not there, you cannot do most of the things, because connectivity is important and all of that. So tomorrow we have a full program where we also have the ICT Association and the Parliament and most of the banking sector, all of the banking sector and the insurance sector there, to discuss with each other how can we create that infrastructure that would help us to do business more fluently, not just locally, and not just to the rural areas, but also to the rest of the world. So yes, it's a full week, and I'd like to thank the Embassy, US8 as well for making this week possible, to Kaufman Rossin for coming on board and for visiting us, the committee of AmCham, our esteemed members, and I see from the committee Ms. Wani Butu here, from the board we see Wayne, Marterede from APA Suriname, Timothy Mendonça, EAG Airport, Dimitri Lemmer from CDWE, and myself from Creative Techhub. But we also have Newmont, Chevron, and three more. We also have from the board Mr. Perfect, the outgoing president, the past president of AmCham. So thank you all for your support. Thank you for being here, but also for supporting the whole week. VSH. Oh yeah, VSH is also here. I'm not seeing you right there, yes. Yeah. So yes, thank you for being here, and thank you for helping us make this week so successful, especially for helping us with the discussions and creating the whole list of things that we need to do in order to take us forward. I cannot end this without thanking IMLPIU, the Anti-Money Laundering Project Implementation Unit, Mr. Pandey, for also guiding us in what is necessary, and the Central Bank of Suriname for coming on board. So thank you, enjoy the networking, but most of all, be there tomorrow on time, because the discussions will be very in-depth and heavy, and we have support from experts to help us navigate through all the hurdles that we have. Thank you. much.